friends to the Beaver Dam. Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam. We are going to have a damn good time with each and every one of you today. It's good to have you guys here. Welcome, welcome. I did spend the $15, and so we have 600 Conquest energy to get through today. Yeah, let's go. We are going to destroy this Conquest. We are going to get through this as fast and as far as we can go in a singular day. Got Crex to Relic 5. Congratulations, Wavy. Your Crex is better than mine is. Okay. Dude, yeah. Welcome, Pigster, Hera Tran, Caleb Zwiger. Good to see you, my friend. Caleb Wheeler, Agent Milton, BB Jesus, welcome, Con Warlock, Aromatics, Tamoy, Astra. You're on Gold Crate already? Dang, bro, dang. Wild. Okay, 10 battles, full squad of mercenaries. I got no idea what I'm doing here, honestly. I genuinely don't. Sure, let's try it. Gonna unlock SLKR and Ray in 2 weeks? Heck yeah, dude. That is awesome. Oh, you're so close. Finish him off. Yeah! I hate how this team runs a turn meter train around. They adding Radis to the shard shop too? I don't know, Caleb Wheeler. I saw that like people were saying they hadn't added it, and I'm not sure if it's like if it changes or if it's like they didn't want to add it or what. Also, is this here for every account? Like, can I start purchasing Finalizer shards before I have the ships for Finalizer? Is that a thing now? So like on my free-to-play account, I'd be able to get SLKR without getting the Finalizer stuff? Is that what I'm seeing? Caleb Zwiger saying yes. Hey, hello there, welcome, welcome. And I love the profile picture change, it fits, my dude. That sounds good, Grax. Got my JML Gear 7 after only starting his ticket farm roughly 21 to 22 hours ago. Thanks for the thanks for the SSC update. SSC update? I'm confused. Shard shop currency update. Got it. That's level 82. To be fair, a lot of the changes they've been making have been level 85 changes. So let's check. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I can buy the Finalizer with shards. Yeah, so I don't know if they're planning on adding Radis. I don't know if that was an oversight or like something that they were planning on. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I am really excited for this because this means that I can essentially, like, I mean, you guys see my shard shop currency. I can get everything I need for Ahsoka Tano for free. And so I can get a day one Ahsoka Tano for free. Does anyone know how many light side currency is for a GL? Oh, and I wanted to tell you guys, before we get too far into this, how insane my day is, and how insane my day is going to continue to be. I'm not seeing anything if I just straight Google it. Anyone else in Sector 3 yet already? Not yet, but I will be there by the end of today, I hope. I lost hope for his return. Oh, dang, dude. Colin Warlock, that's rough. But why spend shards when their ship challenge refreshes every day? Because you don't have to have the requirements. That's the thing, is you can build the Finalizer before you finish the fleet using the shard shop currency, and then you can get SLKR done before you have the Finalizer fleet if you're farming free to play. And so it makes it more like open to people who are new to the game and that thing. Coming in for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. It just makes it so that way you don't have to push all the ships immediately, and you can take it at your own pace, and you don't ever actually have to do the Finalizer event if you don't want to, and so you don't actually have to farm the bounty hunter ships. And so it just makes it easier to get to SLKR by himself, but it cuts out kind of a little bit of the connections to other things. Oh yeah, I 100% agree that the change to the capital ships is fantastic. JML was 15 times 8, 30 times 4. Can you check the other team, Astra? Yeah, that's just for the unlock. Congratulations, Alex RG. Is it 4 conquests if I gold crate? If you're buying the pass as well as getting gold crate, you're going to get them day 1. Right? No, that's 4 months. It's 1 red crate, 2 gold crates with the pass. But to be fair, with the spend conquest energy thing, you're getting an additional 20 shards. So that actually might do it. Hold on, let me do some math. So if you guys didn't hear about this, they're doing a community event where we spend conquest energy, and the final one is everyone gets 20 shards of Dr. Dre. Yeah, I've got plenty of ones that talk about Ray Team comps with that Ben. If you're looking for why did I do the snipping tool? I want calculator. If you're looking for the best Ray comp out of the Lightspeed bundles, just basic, you're looking at Ray with JTR, Holdo, BB-8, and L3. and then you'll replace BB-8 with the first person that comes along. Probably Cal Kestis is a great 5th to throw in there, and then you'll replace Holdo with a Ben. You'll maybe throw a Baris in there at some point, or you'll throw a Shorty in there at some point. You just kind of upgrade it from there. Okay, so 65 plus 20, so 85, because that's how much you get from purchasing as well. Plus, so we're at 255, right? Plus 20 for that, plus 20 for that, plus 20 for that. So there's your total amount. Very cool. So with the total amount from buying the Conquest Pass and getting gold crates, and then the last 20 from the community event, you actually just have to gold crate and pay for the pass, not the $30, just the $10. But yeah, it's just, yeah, there you go. You don't even have to get a red crate this time. In previous ones, it's always red crate, gold crate to be able to get it day one. But on this one, because of the community event they're doing, you can actually get it day one from just gold crating. Ooh, I'm actually off just by a hair, because you're gonna have to get to this point. Let's see. -2. So you're gonna have to get one time where you get to gold crate and get to here, and then besides that, you're good. So just gold crate and leave it, because you will need one extra shard. Because I was factoring 20 each time instead of 18. And so 18 times 3 is 6 less than 20 times 3. And so this would be -6. And so this is where you'd be if you just hit gold crate. And so you're just going to have to hit this tier one time throughout the time that you're doing Conquest. Without any pass, you still need to red crate 3 times to unlock day one. It's probably true. Let's pull out the handy dandy calculator, the boomer calculator. 90 times 2 is 180. Plus 65 is 245, plus the 60. Yeah. So that's only going to get you 325 shards. And so to get our day one, you will have to red crate every time if you're going completely, not spending any money. But I mean, you're 5 shards off if you do it that way. Have I dude, I just started. Like, literally, I didn't have any time to play yesterday. Let me give you a rundown of my life right now. So, yesterday I didn't have much time to play. Like, I was doing a whole bunch of stuff. I got a couple videos recorded because I haven't been doing the best, and so I was like, finally had some good ideas, and I was like, okay, these are some things I think people need to see and watch, and so I made 2 videos, and then I got a message from someone. I don't know if River's here right now, but he was like, yo, can you get a Jar Jar guide out by tomorrow, because Jar Jar's coming? And I was like, I didn't even notice that. Great. Okay, hold on. And so I got all the footage ready, and then had all of that done, got the thumbnail for yesterday, and then I was like, okay, I'll record it on my lunch break tomorrow. And so then I went to bed like 5 hours before I was supposed to wake up this morning to go to work. I went to work, and then my boss was like, hey, we need you on overnights tonight. So you're going to leave at 11 o'clock today from work, and then you're going to come back at 10 p.m. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then I got home at 11 a.m., grabbed some food, and then made the Jar Jar event guide, and then put a bunch of work into editing it, a little extra work into editing and stuff, getting it solid and coherent. And then immediately took a nap, woke up, and now I'm here streaming with you guys. After I finish streaming here, I'm going to go stream on the PP channel, because this is my last chance to stream on the PP channel for like over a week. and then I'm going to go to work all night, and then I'm going to finish with work, come home, and then we're going to start streaming all day for celebrating the Beaver Dam full moon. You know, the Beaver full moon that happens in November. So we're having our mini Damathon tomorrow. And so, yeah. I don't have a lot of time for life right now. Yeah, members are slacking off in the Gen Chem. We're hoping to help with tomorrow. We're going to try and make it green. I have a lot of fun incentives planned for gifted memberships. You know, I'll be helping out with gifted memberships as well for those who don't have the membership option for whatever reason. We're going to do a huge Damathon thing. We've got a new song to drop. We've got a new emoji to drop. We have some fun incentives to go along with it, like you guys choosing another emoji. We also have a fun little thing where we have someone who wants to do some artwork for us, who's worked with Nooch. And so I need to send him a couple ideas for him to test out and try out. And so if we hit a certain threshold, we'll let you guys choose what he tries out to kind of, you know, become part of the dam as one of our artists. So... it's gonna be a good time. I've been going crazy. Who are the 4th and 5th slots on Enoch lead Peridia Trooper team? You can really throw whoever you want there. I've been loving TIE Fighter Pilot and Death Trooper, and those are just who I have leveled up offhand. But I really enjoy them on that team, especially TIE Fighter Pilot. I feel like the 5th can be anyone, but TIE Fighter Pilot's a solid 4th. Yes, any Imperial Remnant except for someone with a leader ability. It's the same kind of rules as Iden Versio. So. Heck yeah, Pigster. What vinyls you get? Yes, it starts tomorrow. I'll put out an announcement at the end of this stream, Astra. Hey, I'm the Cortisol. Welcome, welcome. I don't want a membership. The Grays need me. It's setting up for during the month of December. We're going to have a new member video every single week. So I'm very excited to drop that. Like, I've already got the first one planned, and I'm going to be reaching out to a couple creators, and we're going to get a couple more planned. No time for life, all the time for go, as CG Overlords intended. No, Omnicortosol, you are not being cheated on. I'll probably use this person very minorly in general. But overall, they do AI art, which I'm not a huge fan of. But if they come up with a couple things that I like, we might integrate a couple things. I might use them for a couple PNGs. Because he can do some stuff with AI art that's similar to being able to use Photoshop Editor. And I don't have any experience with Photoshop, nor do I know anyone that has experience with Photoshop. So I might be able to get a couple PNGs of myself for thumbnails that'll work fairly well. If you guys have seen Nooch's thumbnails as of the last like 6 months, that type of stuff. And so I might be able to find a couple things that I can use for that, and that's mostly what I'll use him for. But I was also like, can you do emojis? I'm curious what you can do, and because I was mostly scouting him out for someone else's channel to help them out getting started and see what his prices are. Because there's another channel that is getting close to monetization that's looking at making their own emojis and that type of thing. But yeah, no. You, Omnicortosol, you are our permanent artist until anything changes in your life, basically. The Wall, Pink Floyd, Utopia, Travis Scott show up today. I need to check if it's my data discs, but I feel like we're hitting so hard with this team. It might just be the Relic 8 on gas that we've gotten recently, but I feel like this team is performing much better than it ever has in the past for me. Like, I feel like gas is taking no damage. He's hitting like a freight train. Like, I feel like something here is different. Maybe I'm crazy, because I swear, I don't have like any good data discs right now. Global feat with crit chance down. Just oh, I know what it is. I just remembered what data disc I have. I have a Leader's Resolve. I was like sitting here. I'm like, what is it? Why is it so? Yeah, I've got a Guard and Penetrate and a Leader's Resolve. So he just gets a whole bunch of defense at the start that turns into defense penetration, and then he's really beefy. If we use our brain, we'll know what's going on, guys. Purge the Graves. We're getting into some weird areas, Sergeant Cooker. 69 in the chat, heck yeah. Oh, so this isn't actually part of our Damathon. I'm actually just going to show it off today. We did a little bit of editing to one of our songs. Just because there was a certain part that we wanted to, you know, make it a little bit more, I don't know, I feel like a good word for it is not a good word for it. But I'm going to say the word anyways and probably regret it directly after saying it. But I felt like it needed to be more girthy. And so we did some work on it, and I'm loving the changes. And so let's listen to it. Dang, Astra. Hey, Boris, welcome, welcome.
Bounty hunters.
So most of the song's the same. We just, you know, added one little piece. Just, you know, edited a little piece, and I am very happy with the finished product. So this will be the finished product that we are going to ship to put on Spotify and all that type of stuff for our Bounty Hunter song. Hey, Havoc, welcome, welcome.
I'd be careful where I was sticking my nose if I were you.
Really wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't. I mean, I feel like it's true of everyone, my dude.
You should have never given up your armor.
Grief Karga said you were coming.
What else did he say?
He said you were the best in the Parsec. Please lower your blaster.
Dang it, we killed off Anakin too fast. We knocked him down too quickly.
I like those odds.
Come on, use an ability. There we go, gas is gone.
I gave you my word. I'm with you until we both fall. You really buy into that Bantha fodder? I do.
Cobb Vanth win? Dude, heck yeah, I would love a Cobb Vanth in
We'll
game.
both die in the name of honor. This is the way.
Yeah, he would have been a perfect tune for Crate. Agreed.
For the one who finds the Millennium Falcon. You are free to use any methods necessary, but I want them alive. No disintegration.
As you wish. He's no good to me dead.
the Fly. Welcome to the damn community, my friend.
He's no good to me dead. You know who I am? I am Boba Fett.
Corn on the cob for Thanksgiving.
He's worth a lot to me.
The Empire will compensate you if he dies. Put him in.
I should have basic right there, honestly.
If you wish to continue breathing, I advise you to weigh your next words carefully.
And if you remember, I don't miss.
Fennec?
You have a keen ear, Mando.
Been waiting for you, Django. Thought you might not make it.
Don't write me off until you watch me die. Face to face.
You've come to the right place for a burial.
You first.
The hunt's nearly over.
I have no idea if we can actually beat this team with this team, just because this is a really poor team at the moment.
May the best man win.
Like, we don't have anything to make this team really, really good.
Felix.
Come on, hurry up and kill him off. We need some, there we go. That's what I want to hear. I want to see that blight. Pretty good, Lord of the Fly. How are you? I'm immediately worried. Hey, Rogan, welcome, welcome. You unlocked GL Leia on Sunday? Heck yeah. Yeah, I got no idea if we can actually get through this. We're kind of just sitting here doing nothing here. Yeah, they all have tenacity up, so there's no point in hitting that. Sure, hit it. We all have tenacity up still. Okay, let's clear it all off. Give everyone tenacity down. Okay, let's apply a whole bunch of blight onto Terran Malicos. We got some time. Let's get some buff immunity out there. And there we go. Okay, one down. We'll see if Seer just absolutely nukes us now. Oh gosh. Here, let's get a death mark on you and go all in on you. And then let's kill you off. Okay, now let's go for Cal next. It's a slow burn, team. It's a slow burn. Just got Jar Jar Binks today, so I'm good. I'm so glad. Lord of the Fly, you have no idea. Like, I almost have tears in my eyes right now. Not even just because you got Jar Jar, just because the fact that you followed and then immediately messaged, "How are you?" My brain immediately jumped to, oh no, it's a bot account. They want to sell me art. And so I am so happy that you are not a bot. Welcome to the Beaver Dam, my friend. Gosh dang it, there goes all of our blight. And we dodged the death mark. You're killing me, dude. Oh gosh. Solid stun, just keep going. Sounds good, Grax. You have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Stop healing, darn you. There goes all my blight because he kept healing. Gosh dang it. Favorite Thanksgiving? Honestly, I might have to just full auto this. My favorite Thanksgiving food ever since I was a child has always been, oh my god. Dude, we're going for an insta-kill right here. You guys ready? Because we have 9 stacks of Blight, right? So they'll take true damage whenever they lose turn meter, plus death mark. Enemies will target this unit, receive damage equal to 50% of their max health when they're damaged by its physical or special attack. This attack hits and then removes turn meter 3 times, meaning we're gonna hit 27 times plus the initial hit, which is 28, and then all the death mark triggers. That's what I like to see. There it goes. Okay. Slow burn team, guys. Oh yes, weak point is very, very important. I highly plan on getting one. Okay, here we go. Now we just gotta make sure that she doesn't solo us. Okay, let's get some tenacity down on her. Oh, we don't have it ready. Dang it. Okay. We're gonna have to time that just right. Let's try to get a buff immunity on her. Solid stun. Let's save the bite for a second. The bite of 87. Guys, we lined it up again. The bite of 87. No, and she dodged it. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's an insta-kill that we just lost out on. Oh my god. Like, literally, we almost just killed her in one tap, and that's without the bite. Just do it. Just do it. You ruined my Markiplier reference. How dare you? Gosh. I'm a bot. Okay, Bobo. Hey, Lord Vader, welcome, welcome. It's been a while. I feel like, dude, I feel like I haven't seen you in like, it's probably been at least 6 months. It's good to see you, my friend. Welcome back to the Beaver Dam. Zarevan, good to see you too. You're kind of sporadic. I'll see you every once in a while, but I feel like it's been a little bit. Maybe the real bots were the friends we made along the way. Is Yotter live? Yotter, I thought Yotter went to work 2 hours ago. Blight is true damage, which doesn't trigger Deathmark. Does it not? Why wouldn't true damage trigger Deathmark? I feel like the reason that it didn't trigger the multiple times is just because of the brain network. Oh, we hit max damage, like we hit enough damage to kill her. Fair enough, Zarevan. Put the Jar. We'll put the Jar Jar mask on for the next battle. Please tell me there's a weak spot in here somewhere. So is solid intel what we're going for here? I don't know what build we're looking for here. You guys say we have a weak spot in here somewhere, so I'm gonna guess Amplify Agony is what we want. Solid intel is a good I mean, I hear it's solid. Okay, so there's no volatile accelerators on this run. Oh, you guys are gonna kill off your 5s right here, right now. Okay. Did it triggers from physical and special? Good to know. Still, I mean, we're dealing insane amounts of damage. Why'd you sit down, Gas? Those bites of 87s are really important to land. You're not wrong, Anthony. Okay, so... I mean, it's not a great, solid intel. I really like Amplify Agony with CLS, though. But we're going to be doing more with other people. So I feel like having more generalized stuff is going to be nice. I will put it on just for you. Redeem Maritime? Well, I mean, if you're gonna redeem Maritime, then we're gonna do this slightly differently. Is that your intel about solid intel is solid? Yeah, that sounds right. Yachters and witness protection is the cahoot. Okay, sounds good, Caleb. You have a great night. Mara, come here. Oh, careful. Chair. Chair. Oh. Goodness gracious, you're being really aggressive right now. There you go. Mask. There we go. Good poopers. Okay, stay.
I love you.
Almost got us killed. Are you brainless?
I expect.
Ability this big does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mrs. Stay. Mr. Conchanta.
Good girl. That is the sound of 1,000 terrible things heading this way. God's demand. His life belongs to me now.
Be gone with him!
Oh, yeah.
We shall make you Bombard General.
You did so good with the mask. Such a good girl.
You are in big doo-doo this time.
That's what you guys get when you redeem a Maritime and a Jar Jar at the same time. The boss's hand, yes. Oh gosh, I love that. Okay, so Matt had a question. Beaver, what is your recommendation for Executor pilots? What's the priority order for them? See, I feel like my priority order that I would give you is outdated because it's based off of the it's based off of Punishing One. I don't know enough about the Punishing One to give you a good answer. As far as I've seen, it doesn't matter too much who goes first or anything. I do like the punishing one kind of going last out of the 3, but yeah. $4.99 for 700 Conquest energy, worth it. If you're gonna spend the $4.99, if you can afford it, I'd buy the $15 calendar because it's 600 energy every day for a week. Yeah, I don't actually know, Matt, because like typically the speeds, what you're looking for is, you know, for mirror matches. Mara says you could have put treats in the mask. Little Cuzzle has become the Lorax for Mara. We tried that once. I did try that. So it has little nose holes, and that's how you can see out of that thing, is you can only see through the nose holes. And so I tried dropping one into the nose hole to see if she could get at it, and she couldn't. And so I didn't want to like just make her, you know, be sitting there trying to get at a treat that she can't get at. So that depends, Luke W. If you're farming datacrons like I am, 100% it's helpful. Pip. Up. Good girl. Pip. Good poopers. Little Cuzzle says hi. Place. Good girl. Bavid Reaver. Juno, welcome, my friend. Is it worth it just to spend SSC on Finalizer 5 stars without farming chips to save time? I don't think so, Alex RG. Because the primary reason that you farm an SLKR is because it shares requirements with the Executor. Now, that being said, if you already have an Executor and you don't have an SLKR, yes, I think it is fully in your rights. Something you definitely should do is try to get the Finalizer without getting the ships, because what's the point of the ships? The Finalizer is kind of dropped out of the meta. And so, like, honestly, I can 100% understand someone just skipping and going straight for the Finalizer instead of getting the ships. I don't even remember who we're fighting in this battle. Hopefully it's a good match. Honestly, it's not a bad match at all. I got gifted a bundle and I already have Executor. Also, I don't have the shuttle unlocked, so it would take big time. So it'd take about 3 months if you're double farming. The Finalizer is still good. It's just not the reason the Finalizer was considered amazing was because it shared requirements with the Executor and it beat the Executor. And so it led to a GL ship and it beat a GL ship. Nowadays, it doesn't really have that in its repertoire anymore. And that's the big problem. Guy who beat Executor punishing one says that Finalizer is not good, kind of conflicting Beaver. To be fair, Owie Hero, when I did that, it was the less good version of the Executor on defense, which I don't know why people are putting that. Like, yes, it makes mirror matches easier and makes meta fleets easier, but like you're trying to stop off meta fleets. That's the big thing, because if they have to waste an Executor against your Executor, you won. If you have to trade a GL for a GL, you've won. And so like I don't know why people are placing the triple attacker lineup, because it can be taken down by the Finalizer much easier. So I don't know, we'll see what goes on coming forward, but like especially if you're not taking him up to Relic 9 like Alex RG does on his main account, I don't know if it's truly that worth it. Someone asked me, I apologize, I keep getting distracted. Someone asked me what my favorite Thanksgiving food is. Always has been the sparkling cider that you have, specifically apple grape sparkling cider, as well as mashed potatoes and gravy. Has always been my favorite. I've gotten a lot more partial to mashed potatoes and gravy because I used to eat like exclusively mashed potatoes and gravy on Thanksgiving. Nowadays, like it's up there. I also do love me a good brisket when people bring brisket to a Thanksgiving. But honestly, every part of Thanksgiving meals are like my favorite. I cooked my first Thanksgiving meal a couple of years ago, and it was so much fun to cook. And like every part of a Thanksgiving meal is delicious. Stuffing, dude, stuffing's dank. I really love stuffing. Gas, get up. Thank you. I'm a carnivore on Thanksgiving. That's the problem. So like typically when it comes to food, I am a carnivore. I will just sit there and eat only meat. I'm completely happy with that. But Thanksgiving is one of those few types of meals where like every part of it is just simply fantastic. I love the stuffing. I love the mashed potatoes. I love the green bean casserole, the turkey, you know, ham I'm actually kind of partial to personally. But my mom loves ham, so there's always a ham. Ross reviews today, yes or no? We'll see if we have time. We don't have a ton of time today, and if we get to the point where we finish Conquest, then yes. But we'll have to get there. Sure, let's go for broke. Hey, Anakin Lava Crawler, welcome, welcome. Parallel Bradley, good to see you, my friend. Stuffing or cranberry stuff? I've never been a big fan of cranberries. Ham is too salty for my liking. It's not the salt for me, it's something about the flavor. I'm not a big fan of the flavor of turkey. Or sorry, not turkey, ham. Oh, why did I hit that? That was my bad. I just gave a ton of advantage around the table. Multiple small meal kind of guy. I wish I could do that, and then I'd actually like lose weight. Dude, I just woke up from a nap myself because I work in 4 hours. When they said, hey, you want to work overnight? So I was like, sure, I'll work a couple overnight shifts. I wasn't expecting them to go, hey, yeah, go home. Your next overnight shift is tonight. I was expecting them to be like, oh yeah, come back on Friday night or something like that. But nope. They're just like, yeah, today. It's gonna be today, my dude. Okay, I'm gonna assume that their Ancestors Resolve or whatever it's called that they gain counts as buffs. Clan Loyalty, that's what it's called. Yeah, it looks like they're counting as buffs because that's some hefty damage right there. Cranberry salsa? I don't think I've ever had cranberry salsa. Let's go after you because you can't revive. Oh, no one can revive. That's right. I was assuming SLKR style kit. I was like, oh yeah, it's whenever gas kills someone. No, it's whenever anyone kills someone in gas. You can't revive in the gas battle. That's right. Oh, guys. It's a miracle. Oh gosh. Oof, Kaiser, oof. Hey, tickle my Ash. Dude, we have so many people named Ash in this community. Like, and they're spelled every way under the sun. Sure, 10% can kill Grievous. I used to do what you do, but they always try to get me to work 12-hour shifts since they were behind in picking. Ugh. Gross. Yeah, I don't mind overnight shifts. I'm more of a night person anyways. And it means that I have more time during the times that I actually like have friends that want to hang out. Because here's the problem. With a 5 a.m. shift, all of my friends are like, you know, they're not around during a 5 a.m. shift at all. And so like I wind down for the night at 9 p.m. Like, what am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to hang out with? Solo SLKR is great for versus GG2. Yeah, we're working towards feats. That's the reason we're using what we're using. We're working towards feats. I'm at now 11 of 15 for a full squad of Galactic Republic, which my gas team is not my best team by far. And so I wanted to use it now instead of later on, so that way we could make sure we get it finished. Let's see, what feats were we working on here? Okay. Can we do this by chance now? Where's Mercenary? There's Mercenary. Mercenary, and no, not you. Hottie. That hottie with the body. What sector I'm in? I'm in Sector 1, bro. I'm in Sector 1. Grand. Welcome, my friend. Lumar, good to see you. I returned from the dead, aka honeymoon. Don't let your wife catch you here. Catch you saying that, Lumar. That's probably not something I do. Oh, dang, that's rough, Juno. You guys need to, I don't know, I mean, maybe that's just me, but I feel like, you know, everyone pitching in and bringing something, not having like someone that does it all themselves, but having everyone kind of pitch in is like a great way to kind of, you know, keep it going. So, I don't know. Oh, that's rough, Lumar. You got sick on your honeymoon? Oh, boy, that's rough. No, they don't need to live, Havoc. They don't need to live. Like, that fully counts. It doesn't say win with them surviving. It just says win with them. So I'll sit down, shut up, eat. Well, back to the Tuscan node then. Okay, now we have to find a way to get through this thick bro. Oh my gosh, he's so thick. Okay, here we go. Let's ramp up some damage real quick. Gosh dang it, you put him under stealth, you jerk. Okay. Let's get a stun. Basic. Hit that. Continue on our path towards getting all the stats that we need. Let's get a stun on you. Let's get some protection back just to keep you guys alive. So close. Gosh dang it, stop healing. Stun. Okay, there we go. Is 5 shard shop currency or 5k shard shop currency for 100 GL tickets worth it? I think so, Shack Dog. Absolutely. It's free to play getting your GL faster. So absolutely, especially if you're in between seasons or you're like you need to get something before lock-in. Abso-freaking-lutely. What's my GP now? Oh, it's 9.6, I think. What's this one I actually just selected? I literally just looked at it and then I spaced it. Okay, we're not going to be able to do that with this team. What are we going to use here? What else do we have that we need in this area? Crit damage down, full squad of mercenaries. I don't think we can do either of those. I don't think we have another Galactic Republic team to use. What other Galactic Republic do we have? We have Night Sisters. We don't have great Night Sisters, but we have Night Sisters. Let's try Night Sisters. 51 crystals looking nice there. Yeah, I spent on the $200 Night Sister, or Night Sister, $200 crystal thing for the anniversary because I was like, I have to straight buy Hera. I have to, day one. Otherwise I'm boned, so. How are the feats so far? I mean, they're not bad. They're not great, but they're not bad.
I believe you have a question for me.
Like, you know, the fact that like Shin and Merrick don't have to be surviving is one of the greatest things so far that I've seen in here. Like, I've heard that this one's much easier, and so far I'm experiencing that. Like, I don't feel like this is a hard conquest so far that I've seen. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. We're just getting destroyed way too fast. Fine. Why are you wanting Hera day one out of curiosity? Because I'm going for GL Ahsoka Tano for content's sake. And so Hu Yang will become, go into shipments the day that Ahsoka would most likely come out, which is 2 weeks after Hera comes out. Because when it comes to new characters, typically what they do is they drop the event 2 weeks after the last character, so that way you have to pay for the final character regardless. And so for a day one Ahsoka Tano, I can get him through shipments and finish him through shipments, so it shouldn't cost me much. Her, I can get through shipments, shouldn't cost me much. That'll happen as soon as Hera comes out. She'll go to shipments, so that shouldn't be too bad. But then, you know, Hera herself, I'm going to have to get, because most likely Ahsoka will come out 2 weeks after Hera comes out. So 3 weeks until Ahsoka comes out. The current set of Lightspeed bundles ends in 2 days, but then we have another set starting, I think, tomorrow. We want a Wonga. Okay, which Wonga do you want, Andrew Thetford? We'll play it for you, my friend. You know what? F this. We're just gonna guarantee a win just because we don't really have anything that we're working on. Hey, Moonraker, welcome, welcome. Dude, it was rough for me purchasing that. That is some of the most expensive things I've ever, the only other time that I've spent that amount of money in this game was when we were going for Jar Jar day one, and we spent on Phalanx because Phalanx was 2 weeks before the Jar Jar event, and so we had to spend on Phalanx. And it's painful, dude. It really is painful. Yeah, this is going to be the last, new content thing I go after for the next year and a half, most likely. Honestly, I don't know why I'm bothering playing this. There's more than one? Yes, there is. When do Finalizer and Rados end? Never wishy-washy. They're here to stay! Yay! They will always be there. Yeah, once you get them to 7 stars, they're supposed to disappear. You're hoping for the back view, Steve? Is that what you're hoping for? The reason that you watched Ahsoka, if you will? Okay, we'll play through all three Dewanawangas for you, so that way you can hear the different ones and decide which one's your favorite. This is the original. We need to do one with all dark side unaligned force users. Oh, that's easy. Dark side unaligned force users can just be our Inquisitors. Dang, Inquisitors with weak spot is wild, guys. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, hold on. 6 times 5 is 30 times 4. That's a 120% offense boost in one attack, just from the start. Holy shit. You know this one? Yeah, this is the original that they use for Wampa on Arnold's channel. I probably rewatched it for Hera. I'm probably gonna go for Red Crate if possible. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I spent for 600 energy each day. I might as well try to go for Red Crate on this one and then just do Gold Crate every other time. But to be fair, with the community stuff, you can actually just Gold Crate it. If you're willing to spend on the Conquest pass, you just Gold Crate it every time and you get her day one, which is the kindest they've been for a Conquest character. I already thought that this GL was going to be like one of our first ones that is the highest adoption rate. I thought it was going to be like Bane level adoption rate, and that just kind of sealed the deal. Yeah, 15th of each month. Astra is correct. Jar Jar Relic 5 for Territory War. JKCK Relic 7 for Territory Battle. Jar Jar Relic 6 for Territory War. JKCK Relic 7, and then if you want to, Relic 9. So the reason I say Relic 9 is because he's a PP for a lot of people, and he can just take garbage light side characters and make them work. So if you have a couple random like Relic 8s or Relic 9s, and you can throw him underneath him with his Omicron, he does work. And so you can continue to do stuff for your guild, even at, you know, the really low, far end planets. So. Let's try to kill off Baris. Baris is going to be annoying. Gosh, I love this team. Gosh, I love this team. Okay, this is the one. This song was created for Jabba the Hutt by Arnold, and so this is Dawanawanga 2. Dang, that was a rough one. Does Jar Jar need Relic 6 for the Gak? No, it's just for the Gak homies. But yeah, no, you can leave Jar Jar at whatever relic you want to. As long as he's like relic level, you should be fine in Territory War if that's your main focus. So. One of these days, I will get Padme. One of these days, I will get Quadme in my roster, guys. Sure. Ezra does make Rey way more viable. Also makes JML and Jedi Knight Luke way more viable. Andrew Thetford, what are you referring to when you say who? Apple E, welcome, welcome. Can we get some General Kenobis in the chat? Michael, Tiedemann, Sovereign Winter, you guys are members and you're here. Give us some General Kenobis in the chat for our friend here. Does weak point stack? Yes, it does. Every data disk stacks unless it states otherwise, and weak point does stack. Do the 2 bundles come out tomorrow? I'd have to check. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. So we'll go events. Does anyone know when it starts? I can't remember where to find this in their little channel. I don't know where they put it. If someone has the exact time that it starts, I would appreciate it. Oh, it's JKCK. Jedi Knight Cal Kestis as one of the most open-ended leaderships in the game for territory battles. That is just fantastic. Honestly, let's grab another Leader's Resolve. We aren't going to put it on right in this moment, but we'll hold on to it. It's still fun in Atmos. I gotta say, I love running 2 weak points. Yeah, then just Relic 5 and call it good. If you want to make him like the most viable you can with the minimum investment for GAC, then I would say Relic 6. But yeah. What was the link for the post on the Lightspeed bundles? I don't know. I haven't been able to find it personally. Conquest Pass? I have not purchased it yet, but I will be getting it. And then here's Dawanawanga 3, which was someone else's follow-up to it. Okay, Great Mothers. Okay. Win 10 battles with a full squad of unaligned force users. I mean, we can do that with our dark side unaligned force users. So let's focus down that for now. Because we can knock out 2 feats at the same time with it. You see the show From? Just FROM? I don't think I have, no. Bro, weak spot is busted with the Inquisitors. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, like there's the picture, but it doesn't have. Let's see. Where's the announcements? Hold on, let me pull the picture I had.
What did you say?
Here we go. So it starts 11/28. Here we go. So 2 days from now. I wasn't sure if it showed the date, but yeah, 11/28 is when it starts. It's not going to start at 8 a.m. This is a misnomer because this is based on whoever's looking at this. And then it'll be ending on 12/2. That's also a misprint. 12/2. So it'll be 11/28 to 12/2. So what is that? That's only a 5-day Lightspeed bundle. It's pretty short, but there you go. Oh, it's the Black Friday Lightspeed bundles. That's right, because they're giving you a discount coupon for General Skywalker. That's why they're doing it weird. It's meant to be a Black Friday bundle. Hey, Bag Boo, welcome. Weak spot is also busted with Gungans. Yeah, Gungans, Inquisitors, and CLS, I think, are the 3 that take advantage of it the most. What day of the week is the 2nd? I mean, today's the 26th, and today is, I don't even remember what today is. Is today a Tuesday? Light side UFUs do count, but we have a global fee for using dark side UFUs. So we're double dipping right now. Today's not Sunday. Are you saying that day is Sunday? Sad, Gabriel. Today is Tuesday. So it'll end on Monday. I'm almost positive it's Monday. Yeah, the gas bundle will be $10 off with the code. What's the mini Damathon going to be about? So we don't have a lot of members right now. As you can see from the chat is very gray. And so the entirety of the thing is actually just to get more members in the chat because we're pretty low on members. And I want to do a whole bunch of fun members videos for December. And so I want to get as many members as we can, as well as I found out there was a holiday that we missed that I think is hilarious, which is the Beaver Damn Moon. It's not the Beaver Damn Moon, but it's going to be known as that from now on. But the Beaver Moon in November. And so I thought it was very fitting. And so I think every year we're going to try and do a big thing where we get as many memberships as possible and make a big deal about getting a whole bunch of memberships and, you know, collecting everyone into the dam, because that's what beavers do during this time of year. And then through December, I will do a new members only video each week to, you know, have a good time with you guys. We'll be doing some, you know, members only streams and that type of thing. So just meant to be a fun little thing to, you know, give you guys more content. You know, those of you who want to can go check out like the roster review I got from Nooch Too Good and stuff like that. And so all of you can have a good time having a membership and trying out all the fun perks that come with it. So the OG Wonga is the best. I would agree with you. I think the OG Wonga is my favorite. And basically all of the proceeds are gonna from the mini Damathon are basically going to be just shoveling into the dumpster fire that is what's happening to my savings from Ahsoka. When we do our full Damathon at the end of December, it'll be focused around getting a new PC, so that way we can have more stable streams, because I don't know if you've noticed, every once in a while our streams will start to stutter, and that's because my PC can't keep up, and so I need a second PC, and so it'll just be to upgrade our overall setup. Do werebeavers appear during the Beaver Moon? Absolutely. Surprised they don't release Hoth Lightspeed bundle. I'm guessing we're going to continue to see Lightspeed bundles coming. Like, I don't think that they're done. Like, we have the anniversary plus Christmas in a row. I don't think they're done dropping all the Lightspeed bundles. I'm sure we'll get all of the Lightspeed bundles before Christmas. 39 hours from right now, Alex RG. Got it. Appreciate it. I did see it, but I didn't connect that that was what it was about. I saw the 39 hours. I was like, what does 39 hours mean? I understand now. Thank you. Let's just get rid of you. Goodness gracious. You should see if it's legal to own a beaver. If it is, you should get one to be on stream. No, because I'm the beaver. Mara is our mascot. I hate when my PP can't keep up. Yeah, so it's a thing. Here, I'll show you right now. So right here, when you go to do this, it doesn't show up like 50% of the time on mobile. I don't know why, but like 50% of accounts are just locked out from seeing this on mobile, which is really, really stupid. But you just click the show your support thing, and then there's memberships. And so you can gift memberships or you can become a member. I will be basically dumping all of my savings in tomorrow's stream, so that way any super chats people put in will go into gifted memberships. So if someone super chats, I will then pay money out of my own pocket to buy a membership that can then be gifted, just so that way, you know, everyone can contribute even if they don't see it on their phone. But yes, it is a membership. So our $3 membership allows you to see all of our members only videos, participate in members only streams, including roster reviews on those streams, as well as our polls and that type of thing. So like right now, we're watching through Andor with the members. And so we'll be watching the next couple of episodes probably this weekend. I just got to double check my overall schedule, but I'm pretty sure Saturday, completely free. So we're going to do a Andor stream and watch through a couple more episodes of Andor together. $10 membership gets you a live roster review as well as previous perks, and so each month you can hop into a Discord call either privately or on stream, or a private video where I'll go through your roster and help you out with your roster. You know, there's different perks for different tiers, and then you also get access to all of our emojis, and one of your responsibilities as a member is that you need to hit that General Kenobi emoji anytime someone says hello there in the chat. And unfortunately, we don't have a lot of members in chat, and the ones that we do have are sleeping on it a bit. We need to get your guys' General Kenobis in there more often. Whenever someone pops in with a hello there, you need to hit that General Kenobi and welcome them to the stream. Didn't we just do this battle? Is this a... Yeah, it's in the different order, right? Thank you, Michael, for getting that out there. Hey, Tailspin. Do we have some members over on Twitch that can get us some General Kenobis? Tailspin, welcome to the damn community. There we go. Thank you, my friends. That's what I like to see. Not like Sith Eternal, but like, you know, actually see with my eyes. I'm sorry, Sergeant Cooker. Tomorrow we will rectify this. We will be trying to get so many people in the Beaver Dam. We are going to flood the dam with the Dam Elite. Sure, we'll take a Master's Technique. Goodness gracious, we're just facing the same teams over and over again. Get a bunch of GLs up and ready. I'm glad I could help, Tailspin. It's good to see you here on a live stream, my friend. No, I don't want to hit General Kenobi. He's a good man. Gosh. But yeah, we'll be having incentives tomorrow as well. Like if we hit certain goals, you know, I'll let you guys vote on our next song that we have Wep or Nexus do. You know, we'll let you guys vote on a new emoji, all kinds of stuff like that. So we got tons of fun things planned for tomorrow's stream as incentives. Heck yeah, Apple. Did you do it with Shard Shop currency? I need to do like a Lightspeed bundle priority list for my account, which is really kind of pointless because we have no idea when or which Lightspeed bundles will be on the store. It would help organize in my head a bit. I have a video coming for that, Gabriel. I do. It's not me going, hey, this is the Lightspeed bundle priority farming guide. It's not that. It's me going, hey, here's some simple rules so that way you can know what to focus on in your Lightspeed bundles and work on. To be able to know what, you know, you should farm first, what you should farm next, that type of thing. So that's something I'm working on. Which event? What are you talking about, Havoc? Are you talking about our Damathon, our mini Damathon tomorrow, where we celebrate the Beaver Moon? When do you start? When do you plan to start the stream? At least approximately how long is left? So I have work in 4 hours, and so I'm going to go to work in 4 hours, and then I will get off work around 7 in the morning, which is 4 plus 9 is 13 hours from now. So 13 hours from right now. Is about when I'll get home, and then I'm going to get some food, and then I will start streaming, and so it'll be about 14 hours from right now. Yes, I am not sleeping before this stream. We're also going to do some fun stuff like, you know, our Hot Sauce Grand Arenas that we do. We're going to do a Hot Sauce Grand Arena, except there's no Grand Arena going, so instead we're going to do Jedi Fallen Order, and every time we die in Jedi Fallen Order, I have to take a hit of hot sauce. And then anytime anyone donates memberships, we'll also take a hit of hot sauce. So it'll be a good time for everyone but me. How do you have so much Conquest energy? I spent money because I am a awful person. There's a pack for $15 that gives you 600 Conquest energy every day for a week. It's a calendar. And I was like, you know, I spend the $15 and then I don't have to worry about Conquest or farming Datacrons with any of my crystals, and I get to save my crystals for Hera coming out. And so I was willing to spend that money. Is it worth it for everyone else? Probably not, but for me, it helps me save my crystals, and I could justify the purchase, so I was like, sure. No, well, why not? So they cycle in and out different data disks. So Volatile Accelerator will come back. Volatile Accelerator has always been broken, just like Weak Spot is broken right now. There's always going to be a broken data disk that you can get. It's just, you know, they cycle them in and out by season. So, heck yeah, Appley. Oh yeah, Steve-O, you're not wrong. Or just teams that like if you bring in something, you know, something that can be immune to percent health damage effects, like a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and a Kylo Ren Unmasked, and just throw that in. Deadly Catalyst. I don't remember what Deadly Catalyst does. Can you remind me, Alex? I am crazy. Thanks for noticing, Lumar. I'll make my life easier. Fair enough, dude. I'll miss the beginning of the stream. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll be streaming throughout the entire day, like literally the entire day, and we'll be doing roster reviews throughout the entire day. So you'll have multiple chances to get roster reviews for those of you who want roster reviews. That's why I don't feel bad today about being like, we're probably not going to get to roster reviews today, because you know, hey, you'll have all of tomorrow from sun up, from before sun up to after sundown to be able to get yourself a roster review. So like, you don't have to worry about it. We'll get through as many people as we can with roster reviews. I will warn you, I can only get through so many roster reviews because they are intensive in here and will give me a headache if I spend too long doing them. So I'll do some in the morning and then I'll take a break for a while and then I'll do some more and then I'll take a break for a while because I have to think through every roster. It's not like I give a prescribed like, oh, this is your type of roster, you're going to do this. I go through your roster and I really think about it. So it does take brain power. I know, surprising. The Beaver using brain power. Hey, Zykia, dude. That was really loud. I apologize. Welcome, Zykia. It's been forever. How you doing, my friend? I know a lot of the times we're just streaming at times that are just not great for your schedule, if I recall, because you're in France, I think. So I get why you don't hit us up on stream very often, but like, it's always good to see you, my friend. You've been around for like, dude, since like my first couple streams. Yeah, Volatile Accelerator's out right now. From what I'm hearing anyways, Banana Bones. Ugh. Jabba should always be something that you go for early. Like, if you're ever curious where you should go next, it's probably Jabba. I don't believe so. It's a flat 5%, so I don't think it'll actually ramp up the damage that you do from that. It'll only be the damage that your enemies do, but it will like stack. I mean, you'll be dealing damage from that as well as increasing your damage on weak spot. So, but as for like whether or not it stacks with the actual data disk, and it won't increase the damage of it, but it might stack in the sense of you might get an extra instance of weak spot hitting. I don't know. It's not considered an attack, but it's considered dealing damage. Like Ray's ult, if you go into Ray's ult, it's considered doing an attack, so it actually ramps with weak spot. Like, there's a lot of really weird stuff that interacts with weak spot, so there's an entire possibility, but I don't know. How about a roster roast? I'm always down for roster roasting, Steve. If anyone wants a roster roast, they just have to say it, and I'm down to do a roster roast. I mean, some rosters turn into a roster roast, not because, you know, it's something that I necessarily want to do. It's just like, guys, don't do this, please. Let's hit him with this, get some more debuffs out there, keep ramping our damage. Rude. I just killed that guy. Do you prioritize new rosters, or is it first come first serve? Typically it's just first come first serve. Occasionally when it gets too much, we'll do like a raffle system, but like it's way too hard to like keep thoughts going of like, oh yeah, we're gonna do new rosters first or anything like that. Like, it's very hard for me to keep track anyways, and like, I'm not gonna remember that I gave you a roster review a month ago until I get into your roster. Then I'm like, wait, didn't I give you a roster review a month ago? Or didn't I give you a roster review 3 days ago? Why are you here? What is the lowest level of gear you can have on Savage before you can apply the Omicron? Trying to get ready for the roster review tomorrow. Relic 5. If you have the Omicron, he should be Relic 5. I'll still get on your case for Gear 12, but it's better than seeing anything below Gear 12. Please, for the love of all that is holy, at least have them at Gear 12. That doesn't take any Chirotech, that doesn't take anything. Get him to Gear 12. My poor ears. Yeah, doing very good. Struggling in Conquest as always. So I'm still up, though. Fair enough. I'm doing great, Zykia. Now that you're here, I'm doing great, my friend. I think you do the Executor on the way to Jabba. The bounty hunters overlap between the two. Yes and no. It depends. If you're a new account, I do suggest Jabba into Executor because the Razor Crest is going to take too long. I always suggest doing Executor as your second major farm, and you'll see that with most farming plans. It's your second major farm. So if you're completely free to play, you're going at it as a new account, I highly suggest doing Jabba then Executor because it'll give you the time to get the Razor Crest shards. But yes, Executor should be your first or your first or second farm. The expected release of Syndulla's kit should be Friday. We should get it on Friday. The update on Monday will add her to the game, and then Tuesday she'll be released. How you doing, Beaver Gang? I'm dead inside. I mean, that's pretty typical of you, Yotter. My brain didn't even register it. Win with a full squad on Night Sisters. I don't like either of these. Especially if Shinhadi's not, or Shinhadi's not a... I don't like either of these. Like, my Night Sisters aren't good. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to this. Okay, we're at 9 of 10. We might as well just do a quick on-the-line Force user battle. You, and you. All my mysteries for roast is Relic 8 Bane. I don't know if I'd say that. Dead inside, just come outside. See, Alex got it. He got it. He got it. He understands, bro. We don't get to play this song very often, so I'm going to play this song.
Who are you?
Right.
Where are you from?
Nowhere.
No what's from nowhere. No what's from...
Jakku.
Alright, that is pretty much nowhere. Let's get started.
Oh, that's rough. It's like, yeah, that's rough. Does Caustic emissions count towards... I think so? I can't actually remember. Dang. Just absolutely destroyed that BB-8. Holy crap. I really think something's bugged with Weak Spot. I'm just saying it. It's supposed to be when they attack. That is the first time Ben has attacked. I don't get it. I genuinely don't, but I'll take it. With an accuracy set. Okay, Kaiser.
Who are you?
Rey Skywalker.
I will teach you the ways of the Jedi.
I am, Yotter. I am proud. It really depends on what you want to do. Like, you can pass it to certain allies to give the damage reduction. I typically drop it on the tank. My team that I'm rocking right now is all on-align Force users, meaning that there's no tanks. And so there's not really anything to, you know, put there. So that's why I'm doing it like that. So I'd say Ben or your tank. That's kind of the options. You can pass it around if you want, if like someone's close to dead and you want to try and keep them alive. 100% do that. But like in general, your kind of go-to is tanks and Ben. I kind of want to get that thermal exhaust. Let's go for that thermal exhaust. What else are we working on in this area? It's stuff that I don't like, right? Yeah, Great Mother surviving is a pain. Potency up 50 times we're almost done with. I don't even know what we're going to do with Armor Shred. Armor Shred's a rough one to try and get a whole bunch of. I'll have to look and see what people are using. Event feats. Okay, we're at 10 of 15. We're at 15 or 11 of 15. Who does critical chance down? Anyone? Anyone know? Offhand. Night Trooper does it, which is what we've been doing. Sun Fac does it. I don't know if Sun Fac is going to survive that long. Yeah, Sun Fac's going to just die off. Okay, we'll come back to that one then. We can do that one at any time. Marok and Shin, we can do any time as well. Dark Ufus. Oh, that's a weird team for Dark Ufus. Night Sister. Okay. Let's see. Sector 2 feats. We're looking at potency up. Fifth Brother does it. Kyle Katarn does it. That's potency up, isn't it? Hold on. Oh, it is potency up. I was thinking crit chance up for some reason. Okay. Yeah, let's use Kyle Katarn. What we can actually do... Is it on... Hold on, is it on basic or is it on... I don't doubt it's on basic, so we want to get him as many turns as possible. So let's give him Rebel Fighters. You, and you. It's on this ability, isn't it? No. Ah, there it is. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that, Alex RG. Oh yeah, Andrew Thetford. I love Bane as an answer. Not at all, Steve-O. It's part of his kit. It's in his unique abilities. You can't target him with turn meter swaps or give him assists until the shield generator is gone. And then you can. It's part of his kit. It's working as intended. Honestly, I don't know why I'm like bothering to play this team. I could literally just hit auto and it's going to do everything I need it to do. All I need is one more turn for him and we're there. No, don't kill her. Gosh dang it. We only need one more turn. We would have it. It's fine. We'll do one more battle with them. Does anyone have any requests for songs while we're here? Yeah, the crit damage down is in the first one. So that'll be we'll continue that in the sector one. That's sector 1. We're talking about critical chance down. Yeah, we're going to take the thermal exhaust. Do the GG node with CLS, 3PO, Han, Sabine, Chewie, and kill everyone. Leave droid to con damage immunity and farm armor shred on him. You have to play manually. Oh, that's not bad though. Okay, Zakia. Good to know. You're talking about this one? Okay. Interesting. CLS team, C3PO, old Sabine on the droid guy. Yep. Favorite Sith in game and out of game. That's a hard question, just because I don't know if you count Revan. I typically don't count Revan as a Sith. I've always loved Revan, but Besides Revan, probably Bane, honestly. Like, the Bane trilogy is some of my favorite books. I've reread the Bane trilogy multiple times. Like, it's very rare that you find a Star Wars book that makes lightsaber combat so interesting and so good, as well as being a really good book in general. And Matthew Karpyshyn, I think his name? Drew Karpyshyn, one of the two, I can't remember, does a phenomenal job, and he's one of the guys that wrote the story to KOTOR as well as Mass Effect. Like, it makes sense that it's written well, but like the way that he describes lightsaber combat is one of my favorite things, and like I love those books so much. And you actually vote for Bane, which is wild because he's just murdering people, and you're like, yes. Like, you read the Malgus book and you're like, oh, this is a terrible person, but you read the Bane book and you're kind of like, yeah, you should kill that guy. Do it. So, the last character needed for Ahsoka, they have not announced yet, Steve-O. Okay, Power of 2. Okay, we'll start there and we'll work our way through. Sounds good, Appley. I appreciate you keeping me up to date. But yeah, we're all assuming Plo Koon overall. I do have Bane's song. I don't have Balin's, but I can pull it up. Ascend. Okay, we should have just hit our thingamajig. I love Mayo Anastasia. Vitiate? I don't know much about Vitiate. I know the basics about Vitiate, but that's about it. A lot of people seem to really love Vitiate. All I've seen are the trailers, and I do love the trailers, but that's basically all of the knowledge that I have on Vitiate. I haven't watched Acolyte. Should I? Up to you. It has some really cool, like some of the coolest Star Wars lightsaber fights I've seen. Especially since Disney took over. It has some really cool call-outs to some obscure Star Wars lore that I've always wanted to see on screen. It feels a little disjointed. Overall, it's not the greatest show. I think it's worth at least a watch. Like, as much as I hate to say it, I almost feel like, unless you're watching it to bridge Season 2 and Season 3 of Mando, there's not really a reason to watch like the Book of Boba Fett, because it just depressed me. There was no good part of that besides the Mando stuff, and it hurts. So, like, I don't know. I would say it's less skippable than Book of Boba Fett, personally, because Book of Boba Fett ruined a beloved character for me. Let's try and get this armor shred done real quick. You said you did it in one battle? Bet. Savior, Conqueror, Hero. Villains next. We're just going to go down the chat, essentially. So we will get to everyone's requests as fast as we can. Kanan does make sense, but they were giving away Plo Koon shards as part of the anniversary bundle, as well as shards for Kat and other requirements for Ahsoka. And so it feels like they've basically confirmed it's going to be Plo Koon. Great actors, horrible plot. Yeah, you're not wrong there. I would say even the thing is, like, the first 3 episodes were just mid, and they weren't great. Episode 4, 5, and 6 gave me hope. The plot was there to a certain degree, and I was interested and I was excited. And then the last 2 episodes just feel like they're written by an entirely different group. Like, it feels like there's one set of people that wrote the first couple episodes, another set of people that wrote the second couple episodes that were amazing, and then another set of people that wrote the last couple episodes, and it feels so disjointed because of that.
1, 2, 3.
Do not dispel damage immunity. Yep.
2, 3.
Let's see. Rebels, CLS. So is it CLS like that minus him with Sabine? Is that what we're looking at? They've always done like different directors for different episodes since Mando. But typically most things are like, all of the Mando seasons are like that, but typically most of these shows are done by like one specific group when it comes to the other ones. So like that's the thing that was so good about Mando season 1, is it's a whole bunch of good directors that are watched over by Jon Favreau. And so it's done really well. But like with these other shows, they don't really have that guidance. So it makes it harder. And so like Taika Waititi directed an episode of Mando. And for those of you who don't know who Taika Waititi is, he's the guy who did Thor Ragnarok or Jojo Rabbit. So very, very wild and weird. But I guarantee you the episode that he directed is one of your favorite episodes of Mandalorian. Because he's a great director and he was under Jon Favreau, so you know he was able to kind of give a little bit of funkiness, but overall keep it in the pocket of Mando and make a really good episode. So Con Warlock, am I reading your message right? Am I being like, yes, not really anyone in Acolyte has plot, but you know, there's one or two characters in Ahsoka that have some really nice plot. It's just really good to look at, you know, some just spectacular plot. I just, you know, it's the reason that I watch Ahsoka. That plot was so good. You know, is that what we're looking at here? Good in his niche, but overrated. I do think some people think Taika Waititi is like the most like insanely good director of all time. I don't think he is. I think Jojo Rabbit is one of my favorite movies and made me laugh really, really hard and cry, which immediately makes it, you know, a solid movie in general. And the story of it was phenomenal, and the jokes were hilarious without being like offensive to any group, and it was great. I thought it was fantastic because it rides such a dangerous line, but is absolutely hilarious. One of my favorite movies of all time. His other movies, I mean, Thor Ragnarok was pretty good. Hunt for the Wilder People, I need to watch it again just because everyone raves over it, and I just think it's subpar, but who knows. Anakin from Ahsoka got nice plot. What we do? I haven't seen What We Do in the Shadows. Yes, Andrew, I love that scene. I was supposed to be Boba from when he got his armor back. I was hoping for time. Yeah, we don't have. So here's the thing: is they specifically said, "Hey, Boba Son of Jango is not the Boba from Book of Boba Fett," because they were planning on dropping stuff from Book of Boba Fett, and then it flopped, and so they couldn't really do it. So, congratulations, Death Deep. That's awesome. Be offensive to, I mean, I guess. Do you really care about offending those people? Oh, gosh. .3PO special doesn't dispel debuffs. I am like 1000% positive that it doesn't dispel debuffs. Yeah, let's get rid of people. Don't kill her. Bad. Don't kill her. Let's try that again. Good old Conquest content. Oh yeah, where we just sit here frustrated the entire time. Still feel like this was the right play to start. Oh, we have leaders resolve. I'm like sitting here like, why isn't he assisting off of this? We have leaders resolve on, so it actually throws off our like stuff hardcore. That actually explains it. Okay. Gosh dang it. Let's get a stun on you or not. Okay, kill. Oh, so close. This doesn't buff still, right? Yeah, we're just gonna hit this. Oh, come on. You're so close. You jerk. Thank you. Oh, I want to die. Iceman, welcome, welcome. Yes, anything close to 500 speed is good for a Sith Eternal Death Deep. Yes, see with Watt and armor if you can. But you're gonna need a relic Watt or relic armor. You don't need a relic Watt. I think the leader's resolve is really what's killing us here because we can't actually get assists. You leave her alone. Okay, let's remove leader's resolve. We can do this, guys. Where's leader's resolve? Get out of here. Okay. Solve our problems, please. It still lands on Sabine. Sabine, why are you so weak? My CLS is weak. Why are you weak? Steve-O and BB Jesus, are you guys talking about the same thing? Have you tried a consumable? I hear alcohol helps. Has she gotten a turn? I can't even remember if she's gotten a turn. We're just kind of basic for now because I can't remember. She hasn't. Oh, that was my chance to kill Grievous. Gosh dang it. Okay, there's an armor shred. Okay, now we're gonna have to be very careful. We can't remove turn meter because of the tenacity up. This is why we need Chewie. Gosh dang it. We're so close to greatness, guys. We'll figure this out, I promise. Okay. Bear with me, guys. This might be stupid. Instead of Han, we bring in Chewie. I don't know offhand, Death Deep. You'll have to check swogo.gg. How's the discs going? The discs aren't bad. This feat is killing me. I don't know about you guys, but that worked really well. Ah, no, I clicked on Grievous. Why didn't it? Sure. This game sucks. Screw it. We're continuing onward. We'll deal with it later. Whatever. Who cares? I didn't want to play my game anyways. Oh gosh. Conquest just gets me salty, bro. I don't even know who to use at this point to keep going because we finished the 2 that we can do easily and the rest are armor shred. So I guess keep working on armor shred, right? So let's see. We've used our guy there. Who else has armor shred? Fennec or JKCK. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. I don't know if Fennec can really do anything in this though. I've never really used Fennec Shand. You, and you, I guess. Armor, yeah, armor could do something. Gosh, I love it, guys. I love it. Okay, there's contract. Let's get some ability blocks out. Okay, sick. I really wanted those ability blocks, you jerk. Okay, so now we can land 2 armor shreds, right? Yep, 2 armor shreds. We're gonna need to go full in on Darth Vader. This is gonna hurt. Oh? Oh, he's gonna pull it out of the sky. Give him the 1-times. Bye-bye. Oh, that's interesting, Osprey. Kill him. Okay. Well, good to know that we can at least hit contract and get some ability blocks. We'll try it on something that's a little bit like easier than a Starkiller, because Starkillers are rough. Yeah, that sounds like a skip, Kaiser. That definitely sounds like a skip. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. We got this. We got this. Phoenix. Phoenix has armor shreds. We just used our armor shreds on this. There we go. And this will this will get our stuff up real quickly. Okay. Oh, critical hit immunity. I'm like, why are we not landing crits to get him out? That's why. Okay. Sure. Let's get you out real quick. Dude, how are you not dead? We've ramped up so much damage. Thank you. I was gonna say, we've gone through so much damage. How have you not died? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, all in on you. Easy clap. Easy clap. And we got one. We got one, guys. We got one. True, Gideon does have armor shred as well. Okay. We got Mon Mothma. I feel like Mon Mothma is one of those ones that we could try bounty huntering. It does have POW, which makes it much more difficult, but we're gonna try it. Goodness gracious, dude. Conquest grind. Conquest grind. Leave her alone! We're gonna want a basic here. There it goes. There goes my frenzy. Okay, just... Yep. There. Done. Just go on him, please. Thank you. Let's get rid of him permanently. Let's do that. Okay, armor shred. Kill him. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh. Okay, we don't want to insta-kill him, because we want to keep this going. Come on, spawn your guy! Please spawn your guy! Gosh, that's an ability block. Dude, Mon Mothma with Luthen is so great. So great. Balin, Ben, Solo, Bo-Katan, Mandalore, Boba, Fett, and Jango. Lots of B's. Captain Rex, Cat, Dark Trooper, Peridia. or Death Trooper Pridia, sorry. Afra, Eighth Brother, Fennec, Gas, JKCK, Cam, Gideon, Morgan, Sabine, Skiff Guard, Lando, and Armor. Okay. I mean, Krex is a no, but Phoenix is a yes because it has her. But yeah, Krex is not actually part of that list except for with Omicrons and 3v3. You are correct. We gotta go for her. Make sure she doesn't revive. There we go. What's the crazy news? The crazy news. Are you referring to my message in the Discord for, you know, the stream notification? It's just the fact that basically I took a nap just now, and then from that nap until tomorrow evening, so I'm streaming right now. After this, I'm going to do a pee-pee stream, and then after the pee-pee stream, I'm going to go to work and do an overnight shift at my job, and then I'm going to get home and then start streaming, and I'm going to stream all day for our Damathon, and then I'll go to bed on Thursday night. And that is what it is. So I am probably going to go crazy in the next 24 hours. The reason being is because of Baris Offee. It won't let me go in. Let me go to my own Baris. She'll be in Jedi. There's a reason that Baris is like one of the best plug and play characters that I've always wanted to get up, and I've never been able to justify it until Ahsoka. Whenever an ally is critically hit, that ally recovers 20% health. At the end of each of her turns, Baris dispels all debuffs from the weakest debuffed ally and gains 10% turn meter for each debuff removed. So like you're getting a whole bunch of health on the team. You're getting a whole bunch of turn meter into her to take turns over and over again and interrupt your turn meter trains. I love Baris. She's great on Rey. She's great on JML. She's great on Starkiller. She's great kind of everywhere. So. Oh, that's interesting, Osprey. Who are we facing? This is not going to be a good team for this. Who are we going to use here? I don't know. We'll use our Foos. Because we can still... No, because the armor... Is the armor shred... Nope. Okay, the armor shred is not Omicron dependent. Perfect. Is it 20% of Baris's max health? I don't know. I was reading it quickly. But whatever it is, it's still going to be really, really good. Rey, Solo, Baby Cal, Ezra, Exile defense team, or is that too much healing? You could never have too much healing. What are you talking about? Yeah, that or Shorty would probably be your two best options for that team. She's the one that you add into JML to make it so he can't be taken down by General Grievous either. Guys, we did it. We got an armor shred. I'm so proud of us. I actually much prefer this team without JTR. It's weird, I know, but I do. Time to kill every single one of these guys in one hit. Dude, Ray with weak spot. I don't know what the bug is, but I will always take it. It's so easy to just kill everything. Critical tactics. I don't need offense stacking. Cost of commissions isn't great, but we'll take it, especially being a level 1, but it's gonna give us more debuffs that we can utilize. I mean, you can make a JTR team, but like, and to be fair, JTR does belong on this team, but because of the setup I have of these unaligned force users and you don't have a tank, I actually prefer having L3 in this lineup over JTR. Like, yes, JTR is going to be super beefy and she has the dodge cheese, but Cal also has the dodge cheese, and so I don't think she's strictly necessary in this team anymore in that case. But the moment I get like a you know, a Malicos team going, or the moment I get a JMK team going, she's gonna have a home again. She'll be right back on this team. So would you leave him alone? He's not even doing anything. Just leave him alone. Gosh dang. Yeah, sure. Goodness gracious, dude. Oh my gosh. They just don't like Cal. Oh. Okay, let's see. Hey, we're gonna at least get to Sector 3 today. Yeah, I don't think this can be beaten by any of our other teams that have armor shred off the top of my head. So we're gonna throw this in. Yeah. Rude. Oh no. We are going to ramp so fast with ferocity on the field. Oh no. Oh no. I was like, there ain't no way this kills everyone. Yep. One sudden whirlwind and just pff, gone. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that whirlwind was sudden. Yeah. My cam is fully ready, and I could probably use cam, honestly, on a Jedi team, so we could definitely try that. Do something like a JML team with cam. My gas is out of stamina because we've been using him for part of our full Galactic Republic feat. You and then cam. Do something like that. I don't have JKCK, sadly. Havoc. Dang, bro. I think it might be faster to just switch forms twice. Yeah, we'll just go normal. Let's... yeah, just hit him. You know how angry I'm not to have this data just... yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, I bet. Osprey. Don't kill him. I actually, we were listening to music and then I just stopped because it was just, I got busy focusing. So we're going to play some music. Gosh dang it, that's it. I was like, oh, we need one more turn to cam. Okay, hold on. That one. Is it that one? No, it's... I'm sorry, citizen. What is the name of that one? Is it that one? I feel like it is.
I was hoping for Kenobi.
Right? That's the one you're asking for? Okay.
My duty as a citizen.
I'm sorry, citizen.
I did my duty as a citizen.
I'm sorry, little one.
I did my duty as a citizen.
I'm sorry, citizen.
I did my duty as a citizen.
I'm sorry.
That was Vader lead, wasn't it? Just double check. Yeah, it's Vader lead.
You're reckless, little one.
Infinite Terran meter! Go! You could do the C3PO for cooldown reduction. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? The days. Hold on. We should have the Zeta on this account, so let's drop that on you. Okay, sweet. And now we are full turn meter train. Okay, let's go after Grand Admiral Thrawn first. Okay, we don't want to finish him off. We want to leave him for last. Okay, and now we're gonna get our armor shred.
You're reckless, little one. You never would have made it as Obi-Wan's Padawan. You might make it as mine.
Got 2 armor shreds, guys. But yeah, we could do the C3PO thing. I think we'll save the C3PO thing for General Grievous when I have some time to actually work that out and get it working. What was the team? Bad Batch? Yeah, I think this will work. Let's get some days out on them as well. Yeah, let's remove some turn meter. Get that armor shred out there. We'll just basic for now. And there we go. We have our train going. Keeps Sabine alive. Dang, that's a really unfortunate stun, dude. Holy crap, that is like the most unfortunate stun. Goodness gracious. That just destroyed everything with a singular stun. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's a song we don't listen to like at all.
We both survived the birth.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
My troops betrayed me. I was forced to strike them down. And I escaped. This desolate place. The darkness here. It almost took me. But I conquered it. Come! Kill me if you dare!
I don't have the Zeta, otherwise I'd throw her on this team.
Come! Kill me if you dare!
Do I have a home for her is the question. Anyone know if I have a home for her? Bane or Balin song? Yes, I'll do Bane song next. Got it queued up. Malakos had this level of swag that makes an impression. You're not wrong. What team can I use this with? Oh, there we go. I can use it with JML. Once I get Malakos or JMK, I can use it with Ray. I think we're always going to have a home for this. I think we're always going to have a home for this. JML, I think, was the seal the deal that I was like, I need a reason to have this. I think JML's the seal the deal. Okay. Let's do it.
Stifled by tradition, deafened by our past glories, blinded by endless war.
Oh dang, we have a leader's resolve, which is gonna make him have so many stacks. Oh gosh.
Totally useless. I was wrong to think of it. Stand with me. Totally.
What do you mean? Like, is your guild looking at quitting? It's wild how upset people are over the changes when most of them are really good. Like, I feel like so many people are overreacting. In fact, I have an entire video planned for talking about how, like, good the game is at for free-to-play right now.
Be your prey.
With this team, we can get armor shreds as well as we can work towards our Galactic Republic feat, so I will take it. Like, is your guild really trying to quit over the changes? Because, like, everything's a net positive overall. It's like they love us again. Well, they wanted this update to be big for people. You could see it in the way that you read it. Like, as you read through, they were like, oh my gosh, this quality of life update, I'm so excited to share it with you. And like the way that it was written very much so was them assuming this was all going to be like good news to us. And I feel like they realized the update didn't pop out the way that they wanted to, because they wanted this to be like something everyone's excited about. And honestly, I was actually pretty excited. I think there's some definite downsides, and I think there's some stuff that needs to be fixed. And I think some of the things that they're doing, I think, are going to help a lot with you know, fulfilling that role. But you know, I don't know, it seems like the community itself is overreacting a ton. Like, what specifically, Boris? Yeah, that's the problem, is what people feel, which is something completely new. It's completely changed the system. And so, like, we've always assumed that galactic challenges are the way that we get things. But now galactic challenges, you don't have to do galactic challenges anymore. I would rejoice at that. I would 100% be like, yes, absolutely, because galactic challenges are a pain in the butt. Like, such a pain. Yeah, like, free-to-play has never been in a better spot. We have double gear now. Like, 2 years ago, it took a year and 3 months to get SLKR, if you're being the most efficient person possible. Last year, it only takes a year to get Jabba. Versus a year and 3 months to get SLKR, one of the easiest GLs to unlock from day one to unlocking him. Like, that is an insane change to free-to-play already. Plus the changes they've made just now. Like, they've done so much for the free-to-play experience that it's wild. Gosh, Havoc, that's wild. Killing our shard shop currency from ship farms. I mean, it was 10 shard shop. I don't know. That one didn't bother me that much, honestly. Like, it's... we can actually check right this moment. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have grabbed that Conquest energy. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Well, now I'm way overdone on Conquest energy. I should have saved that for tomorrow. Okay. That's great. I didn't mean to do that. Anyways, we can check right now. So you're getting 300 shard shop currency from the event. I don't know. That doesn't seem like it's groundbreaking by any means. And like giving up that to allow free-to-play players and players coming in the ability to farm stuff like this, I think is a great thing. And to like get access to them always having access to these events, I think is fantastic. I will take a cut to my shard shop currency to help new players. 100%. 100% I will take that any day. I mean, it remains to be seen, Valek. They've always done a good job of. So do you know the difference between a toxic meta and a non-toxic meta? The overall idea of a toxic meta versus a non-toxic meta is a toxic meta is where they just constantly nerf everything, so that way everything's the same power level. Whereas a non-toxic meta is where they bring something up, and then the older stuff that's now falling out of the meta, they bring up as well, and so they continue to lift up everything. And CG's been really good about doing that. You know, you're like looking at Phoenix, and you're like, Phoenix isn't great. Add in Krex. Ooh, Darth Revan's starting to fall out of the meta. It's been beaten by Imperial Troopers. Add Malgus. And so, yes, there will always be a power creep, but CG's really good at pushing up the other characters along with it, and just continually changing things and moving things upwards. So I don't think it's going to be a huge thing. I think that even with the fleet meta is where it is, I think it's really painful where it is, and I think it should be changed. But they're pushing towards something. And so I think in the next year, the ship meta should be fixed, whether that be dropping a new ship for the Chimera or something like that. Whatever it might be, they'll push something up, I'm sure. Really, to increase the mod cap? Yeah, the mod cap is something I'm surprised they haven't increased. Territory battle platoons on the last week, but that's the thing, is you have all month to complete it, Osprey. That's the thing with the episode missions, is you have all month to complete it. And so like, oh no, you know, galactic challenge feats, you know, you complete a couple galactic challenge feats, you know, you have the entire month to do it. Getting 10 key cards in Conquest, if you're not getting 10 key cards in Conquest over the course of 2 weeks, that's a you problem. Like, all of them are super easy, and almost none of them is you going out of your way to do it. Like, it's really hard to miss out on them. My GAC opponent has Exile Ezra on his raid team. I could not beat it with anything. Yeah, it's rough. It's going to be a rough one. Exile Ezra is a really good character, and so I think he's going to be an Executor level threat. I think we will find ways to beat him very quickly, though, just like any character. Prestige from the update, squad arena tokens from dailies. I mean, it's 15 prestige. It was 15 prestige each time. Not that much. You get much more from squad arena. Once again, I'll take that nail of, you know, oh no, I get 45 less prestige a month to help out, you know, new players and free-to-play players. I am totally fine taking that hit, 100%. Yeah, which they haven't had really toxic metas since Jedi Knight Revan and when the GLs came out, Nick. So I think you're kind of bringing up a good point. It's been years since we've had like a truly toxic meta. The structure leads to bottlenecks is structured around spikes. Half of one mod mat is right at the end. Yeah, I feel like that with the past distribution doesn't really matter too much, especially because you can purchase basically everything you need. And even on my free-to-play accounts, I got my Omicrons that I needed for the week, and like I can get basically everything I need. I think the first pass is going to be rough just because we don't have a whole lot of credits saved up, but I think going forward the currency is not going to be a problem. I think this first one's going to be rocky just because we don't have currency saved up, and so the first like week is going to be rough. And so just from here on out, we just need to make sure that we're saving a little bit of currency, and that I think that's a big part of the reason that part of the make good is them giving us some progress into the battle passes to help us out with that on the free-to-play side. Why does CG have to take those rewards away from mid and end game players, even if it's 300 short shop currency? It just makes it hard to balance because you have to, you essentially have to balance the fact that the new players are coming in, they're getting their ships and everything, and then like make it in a way that is going to make it so only some people get this, other people get that, and you know, I think they were honestly probably guessing that just having, because they all show up right here, having all of them in here, it was probably going to be a nightmare for people, and that's probably what they went for. I probably personally would have switched the UI for this, and I think this does need a UI update considering they're doing, you know, they're doing the UI updates to marquees where they look like this. I think a UI update would have been better because it wouldn't have lost us out on things, but still, like the fact that these are here are annoying me, and I don't know why they're showing up because I already have a 7-star finalizer and I want them to leave, and they're annoying me already. And so I don't mind. I don't think it was that big of a drop. I think it's less of shard shop currency and being like, oh no, we don't want them to have shard shop currency. More of a thing of how do we code this so it works fairly well and not annoy people. So yeah, Nick, I agree. I don't understand the outrage of removal of shards from 7-star capital ships. Why are we as a community trying to pull up the ladder on new players? It's not going to impact most people. Goes for saying that a lot of people probably forgot to run the missions somehow. I stopped running the missions. The only ones that I ran the only ones I ran were the ones that had prestige in them just because they had prestige in them. I couldn't care less about the shard shop currency. I'm at a point where I don't need the shard shop currency, and it's not worth my time and effort to get, you know, 300 shard shop currency from the finalizer event, especially because there's a chance that on auto it doesn't win, and I don't want to deal with that. And so I haven't done the finalizer or the Radis events in months, so I don't care. Ship raid, we'll see. We could get a ship raid next year. That was an idea that we had earlier. We could get that. That would be rough though. It's hard to justify because, you know, there's only so many teams you can have, so I don't know if a ship raid will ever come. If you shows up on the last week, you have 1 week to do it. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, and it's benefiting those players who are playing the game, which is how everything in the game works. Everything is benefited to those who play the game versus those who come in every once in a while. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a difference from how video games work in general. Is the dumb mod cap thing just a servers thing? They only have so many servers. I don't know, actually, Boris. They've never given a reason that I've seen as to why they do that. It's just something that that's always been true in the game, of like how many. It might be a server issue. That's actually a good point. But I don't know. With how big they are, I mean, they're not a big company, but you know, they're under EA, so they have a big parental company. I feel like they should have plenty of space for that type of stuff. But who knows? It might be a budget thing that, you know, they can't get greenlit for. It might be just them wanting to, you know, keep you from filling up your mod inventory and getting too overwhelmed by mods and quitting the game. Who knows what it might be? I genuinely don't know. Yeah, this is Herman Ezra. Yeah, I think that's a poor choice on their side, Osprey, and I definitely think that's something that we can probably make a fuss about and get CG to change. And so I do think that's something I'll bring up in a video to try and help out the community. Now that you've brought it up to me, I do think that's stupid that they're putting Galactic Challenge ones that are based around Galactic Challenges on the 4th week. And yeah, I get it. It's benefiting people who are, you know, playing the game regularly. But like, I do think it seems a little dumb to put it at that point. So I might do a video bringing that up. We'll kind of see what going forward. But yeah, I definitely think you have a point there. No, I have not. Like I'm planning on probably tomorrow during our stream, I will do testing, and I will basically do just a whole bunch of testing. I want to get as far as I can, and I'm going to lose every battle so that way I don't lose the consumable, and so we can do a whole bunch of testing. Most likely, if we get a ship raid next month or next year, it's going to be a Star Wars Episode 3 ship raid. We have 2 capital ships on Republic, and then if they add the trench capital ship, everyone's been guessing it'll be 2 capital ships for Separatists. So that would be like the most fleets that you could use in a singular raid. So Revan meta. I missed DR meta before they nerfed Fin Zeta. That was such a fun counter to DR. I'm just gonna put this on auto. The dodge DC meta was peak toxic meta. Oh yeah, 100%. And there's a reason they've never brought that back. We haven't seen a dodge cron since the initial dodge crons. There's a reason for that, for sure. They do learn from their mistakes. Wait, was that? Hold on, was that not Ezra Exile? Defeat an enemy with Ezra Exile. Gosh dang it. I'll come back to you. I'll take an ability exhaust. Hammer, 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 hammer. Con Warlock, how so? How is there a reduction each week? Because you can just purchase the shards for the characters from the store. And so right here, you can get your shard shop stuff as much as you want. In fact, if you're, you know, if you go for the crap character right here, you're actually getting a better net gain than before. So I don't know if there's actually a drop in shard shop currency from the Galactic Challenges. I don't think that's correct because of the currency. Yo, I have the new Sabine. What mods should I give her? She's not great until you get Ahsoka, Blakey boy. I think what people were going for... Ooh, I don't actually remember. I'd have to look. I know I asked Pimpo about it, and Pimpo sent me a message. Let me check. Pimpo... I think the last time... no, I'm not finding it. I would just look it up on swago.gg, I'm gonna be honest. Nice, Lumar, welcome, welcome. We'll grab a power. Starkiller base, ship raid, or Battle of Coruscant raid. Yeah, I'm guessing Battle of Coruscant, considering the era that we're gonna be in and like the you know, what we got going on. I'm guessing for that. We're discussing the changes and why people are so upset. Like, people are quitting the game over them, which I think is an overreaction. I think being upset about them and trying to get CG to roll back some of the things, like, you know, showing up with like the challenges on the screen, even when they're ones that you don't have access to because you haven't paid money, I think it's stupid. I think there's some different changes, some increases, which we're getting, that are definitely were needed, and it's a good thing that we're getting. But I feel like people are overreacting and trying to quit the game when free to play has never been in a better spot, and you know, so we're just discussing that. For example, like the Galactic before the episode mission showed up and there wasn't another one before the pass ended. No, Osprey, the way the Galactic Challenges work is they are on a set schedule, so it'll always be there. So the episode is a 1 month period, and so the episode starts on a Tuesday. Tuesday is the day off from Galactic Challenge. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be a Galactic Challenge. Then Saturday, Sunday, Monday will be a Galactic Challenge. And then Tuesday will be a day off. And so it's set up on the same time period as the episodes. You'll never have a moment where there's not a Galactic Challenge. That is not going to happen. It's impossible from happening. They've set it up so that way the schedule is on point. Without using a leader in the leader slot? What is this? What is this? Okay. But yeah. They really have to realign the timing of their episode feats, man. Almost done with Conquest, but today we got the Conquest feat. I mean, you still have 2 weeks of Conquest. And didn't the feat come out at noon today? Like, it's you're 1 day into Conquest. Going to just my HU. Oh, hot utils, just because I can't really use my loadouts I made. It's a waste of money at this point because there's only it's the only reason to have hot utils. Why can't you use your hot utils loadouts, Steve-O? I'm confused. Our guild is getting raids a day earlier, which is huge change for more income over time. Fair enough, Valak. I think the changes to the raid currency or the raid tickets was a good thing. Here, let's throw something in against this. I honestly, it doesn't matter to me because this is, you know, we just got to get through it. Let's just throw something in while I read chat because I'm actually, you know, curious what you guys have to say here. You, and we actually don't need Kiadi Mundi, but we're going to use them anyways because we need Galactic Republic wins, and you. Okay. Hera drops on Tuesday. Her kit should come on Friday, and then she'll go enter the game on Monday, and then Tuesday will be when her marquee opens. Have them be at the same time to avoid angst. I mean, it's hard to justify overall just because you're looking at, you know, changing their overall schedule. Like, they could open them at like midnight, I guess, or at 1 a.m. for me if they wanted to. I don't know. I don't know if that's a huge deal. Which was weird. The fact that Jar Jar dropped like at 10 a.m. this morning was really odd. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but that was weird. More bothered by the clutter of events I no longer need to do. Yes, Havoc, that's one of the big things that annoys me is the clutter. We've seen deflection though. Deflection is much less problematic, and that's the reason that we've seen it, is because it's much less problematic overall. Can't afford to purchase the equivalent of number of shards if you're getting anything else or everything else. What is that math based on though? Because we were the math that CG gave us, and this is pre the rework of anything that they've already started putting in. Pre-rework, the math was you get 10, you get 2 level, what is it? 4 level 10s, 4 level 9 crates throughout a month. So, you know, that means that as long as you're not purchasing your, what's the last thing? The Gear 12 pieces on your last 4 crates, you should always have the room to get everything. Do you think CG will make the new store better? Everything in there just looks like a ripoff except Omi's. It's everything you get from Galactic Challenges, Steve-O, so it's not even a ripoff. We might get more stuff in there. I hope we do. And I'm sure we'll get cycled out with the shards that we're getting right now. So right now we have these shards. I'm sure it'll cycle out. They mentioned that in their update list. So we're going to get cycled out characters. But like overall, I don't know. I mean, this is what the Galactic Challenges gave us, and they weren't trying. They were trying to make the Galactic Challenge stuff more accessible to new players versus being gatekept by Galactic Challenges. And so they were trying to give people better rewards overall for free to play, as well as make some money on the side for themselves with a paid battle pass. So, I understand that they're a company, you know, whatever, but they're basically just moving stuff around to make it Galactic Challenges. And so it's not like they're trying to make a new store that's like super good. It's the same stuff we get from Galactic Challenges, and just allowing you to, you know, customize what you want if you're lower on, as well as get some better rewards if you're lower on. Then the higher up people can basically get everything that they were getting before without anything really extra. But you only get 41K free to play. That depends. I mean, if you're going free to play, you're saying 41K, but that's not factoring in, you know, hitting in the end of the episode and getting the bonus chest, which before changes you can already do. After changes you can hit it even more. And so you're also going to get bonus rewards in general. Plus, I mean, are you factoring in the stuff down here that also constitutes? Are you factoring in that, you know, this would be considered, what is it? Uh, 1,000 times 10,000 currency? I'd love to see the spreadsheet. Send it to me, dude. I mean, the injector salvage is what? 5 times 4 is 40. That's 40 of it, and 40 of it is 20,000 episode points. No, you do not need to win the battle for it to count towards a feat, Jay. Okay, this is gonna be my last battle for the night because I gotta get going. Praetorian Guards and Snoke. I don't know if they'll ever do it. I think I would enjoy getting Praetorian Guards and Snoke just for the sake of, I think Praetorian Guards look sick. Not necessarily that I'm necessarily like the sequels overall. But, you know, I don't think it's something people are really going for. There's a reason that we're getting Darkseid Rey now as a SLKR lifter versus being part of like what they might do for episode 7 for the 10-year anniversary, because people aren't that excited about the sequels. I'd be surprised if we get too much more sequel content, just in general. Like, I can see Clone Wars content, absolutely. I can see, you know, original trilogy, but sequel content, it's just, there's not a huge desire by a lot of people. Yeah, I do think the Galactic challenges they're doing since they dropped it is really stupid. I think the fact that they've done Tusken Raiders, Jawas, basically everything nobody has, I think that's stupid. Like, they've gone from doing the, oh, we occasionally do ones that people don't have, and we do, you know, the new content, to going, oh, we're just going to do all of the ones that no one has anything for. And I think that is stupid. I do think that needs to be addressed, and I think we need to talk to them about that for sure. I mean, we know all the challenges. We data mined all the challenges at the beginning of the episode. That makes sense, Devo. Yeah. You start getting to a point where you have so many mods where you just cannot afford to move stuff around unless you have it, like, meticulously set up to move them exactly. Peridia gang under DTMG. I don't know, Havoc. I feel like we're like one character away from having DTMG and the Peridia squad. It feels weird in the game right now. We don't really have a good Imperial Trooper spot. We don't have a good like, our Imperial Trooper Imperial Remnant splits are really rough right now, and I don't know how they want us to do that. I don't know if we're getting more characters. Most likely it's going to remain iffy until we get GL Thrawn next year. So it's supposed to be 2 separate teams, Havoc. We'll see what happens going forward, if you have enough for that type of thing. Let's grab another weak point. It'll be helpful for certain feats. Could be call her Batty Ray. I like calling her Dr. Dre. She has fear in her kit, and she's Dark Ray. So she's Darth Revan, but Ray. So I don't know. Dr. Dre is hilarious to me. Sounds good, Pixter. I'm surprised that, you know, we haven't seen it at all lately. Like, we haven't seen Gungan. We haven't even seen a mercenary one. I'm really surprised we haven't seen a mercenary galactic challenge. It's really odd right now. They look like a giant paywall. Even if they, you know, even if you watch the streamers, this is one of the biggest things that bugs me. This is actually pissing me off. Is just finally respond to the drama. You're pissed off. This is bad. Like all this stuff. You go to Nooch. Just every single person is just making it worse by making these videos. And like they're doing this too because they know they can. Of, you know, they're like, oh, where is it? What is Capital Games thinking? Episode pass is awful. Am I wrong? Looking at the actual math, like all these creators are just, you know, feeding off negativity, and I hate doing that. I think that that's, you know, something that we shouldn't do because it creates a pessimistic atmosphere in which we're all going to be upset. And that's not good, especially for a guy like me who's, you know, he has depression. And so I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm trying my best to look at this in a positive note. And most of it is positive, honestly. But like everyone knows that they can feed off of the negative reviews. And because of that, they can make money. And I'm not going to do that because honestly, I see the good in this and I don't see a point in just... I see a point in telling, hey, CG, you need to fix this. Absolutely. But like, it's just been thing after thing. Like I sat there in a stream today and just listened to someone just rail about the episode pass for like an hour. And I'm like, dude. Like, he's like, every part of this is awful. And I'm like, I'm not going to watch your content anymore. Like, I don't care for this at all. Like, if you don't like the game, go play a different game. Like, they've been like, yes, there are things that need to change and we need to bring that up, but being completely negative about the game is just going to drive more players away. And this is a amazing community. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And I want you to stay here playing this game, not because I want you to spend money on CG. I could care less. Go spend zero money. Play free to play. It's in the best spot it's ever been for free to play. But like, I don't want you to leave because this is a Star Wars game. I love this game. I love this community. I love each and every one of you. And so I don't know. I'm not a fan of the whole, let's just, you know, call it as the worst thing to ever happen to this game, especially because it's a huge step in the good direction for free to play and new players. So dang, Yotter, you doing okay? It's not just clickbaity because it's not clickbaity. That's my problem, is it's not clickbaity. Because if this video, okay, well, let's go to Nooch, right? If we go to Nooch, right, and we were to go watch this video, where is it? This one. If we were to go watch this video,
I think the verdict is in. Arnold has a great video.
If we were to watch this video, none of this is talking about the positive. It's just, I don't like this. This sucks. All of these videos, I've gotten like halfway through them and I'm just like, I just can't stand this because you're just being completely negative and not looking at the positive. I get the clickbait title. I get the clickbait thumbnail. I do the same thing to get you guys in to watch my videos. Otherwise, YouTube won't let me show you videos because YouTube is mean. YouTube is a bully. They make me be clickbaity. Otherwise, YouTube does not show you my videos even though you're my subscribers. And it upsets me immensely. Now, so I understand the clickbaity title, but you gotta like not just be negative. And that's how everything has felt. It's just people railing about it and constantly being like, this is the worst thing. And like, I would love to make a video and be like, hey, I don't like this, and here's why, and then here's why I like it. Yes, but I refuse to make that video because I know it's just going to be seen as more of the same, and just being like, I can't be that moderate person. I have to be the positive person for the simple reason that everyone else is being negative, and it's not that negative. So like, it's just, yeah. It's the problem of it's not even like they're making clickbait and then they're looking at it rationally. They're just immediately, they see a change the CG made and then they lose all hope. Nice, Appley. I'm glad you're here, Yotter. Should do a non-clickbaity title thumbnail for April Fools. I do non-clickbaity titles and thumbnails. That's I try my best to do non-clickbaity titles and thumbnails for new player content, but I know it's not going to do well, and so I have to put it as, there's a certain setting that I can make it so it doesn't affect my YouTube analytics. And it hurts my soul that I have to do that because I want the new player stuff to, you know, be popular, but you guys don't need the new player stuff. Most of you guys just need the, you know, let's talk about the current meta. And so that's what, you know, I try to push. But like when I make a new player guide, I have to, you know, drop that setting on just to make sure that it doesn't tank everything else that I'm doing, because then I can't get any videos to you guys. I can't help you guys at all. I hate how YouTube works so much. I wish I could just make videos and it would push it to you guys regardless, so that way I could make videos that are helpful and informative without wasting your time and being clickbaity. That would be my ultimate dream. But unfortunately, here we are. So, but yeah, I'm in the same boat, Havoc. I see good, I see bad, I see changes that need to happen. I see, you know, good things that are really helpful for a lot of players. I see, you know, some problems that are fairly minor. They're literally not even a thorn in the side. They're like, I don't know, an itch in your sleeve. They're a little tag in your sleeve that's going to annoy you a bit because you're not getting some shard shop currency and you're an endgame player. But hey, the new players get a huge buff to how fast they can farm, which is amazing. Especially people coming in and purchasing Lightspeed bundles. Like, that was one of the biggest things that was really painful to see, is these people would buy Lightspeed bundles, or they bought the Hyperdrive bundle and then the Lightspeed bundle, and they're like, yes, but then they can't get SLKR because they don't have a 7-star capital ship. And it's going to take them months to do so. And so that was one of the biggest things that I loved about this change, is there's people that are buying Lightspeed bundles right now, buying these Finalizer and this Radis bundle, that they can't do the Finalizer or the Radis event because they don't have a 7-star capital ship, and they just fixed that problem for everyone. And I love that. I love that so much. I get that people are upset about no prestige, upset about the shard shop currency, but instead it's going to help a grand majority of people that are entering the game, and I love that. I love getting new people into this community. So oh yeah, Bobo, that's the problem. Is it's not going to do well, but I have a great clickbait title in mind to get you guys in on it. So too bad, I'm making a positive video. I will force YouTube to force positivity down your throat. I am the depressed guy that is going to plaster a smile on my face and show you guys that Sugo is okay. You're going to be okay, and we can continue to enjoy this game. Because honestly, I do love this game. I really do. Like, a lot of people are like, if there was another Star Wars game, I'd play it. I'm like, that's the thing, is no. just no. Like, as a person with ADHD, there are very few things in my life that continue for multiple years as something that I enjoy. I'll go and play something, and I'll play through all of it in like a weekend, and then I'll never touch the game again. I'll play Minecraft for a week, and then I'll never touch it again for a year. This game I play every single day, and that is wild to me. It is not only Star Wars, but it's well done. I enjoy it. The mechanics are cool. it's a game for me. It's not like something that's just a little, oh yeah, if there's another Star Wars game, I'd play that instead. I still play other Star Wars games on the side, but that's not going to stop me from playing this game unless they came out with another hero collector that was better than this. This is it, my dude. Downvote positivity. Stagger, so help me, I will not ban you, but I will time you out. But yeah, no, I do got to get going. I told someone that I'd be playing on the PP channel right now, and I have to be at work in 2 hours, so I really got to go. Thank you guys so much for being here. Keep an eye out. We are going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be dead tired, but it's going to be a great time. And we're going to be trying to get as many Dam Elite as we can into the Beaver Dam. I will put out a message in the Discord about when we're going to start tomorrow morning, but it'll be going all day. So if you need a roster review, anything like that, keep an eye out. We will be here in the Beaver Dam just for you, my friends. As well as, don't forget, we will be streaming on Thanksgiving. We don't want to leave anyone alone in the Beaver Dam on holidays. So regardless of if it's an hour, 3 hours, or 17 hours, we will be streaming on Thanksgiving and hanging out with you guys on Thanksgiving. So thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow.